Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's playoff matchup in the NJSIAA South Group 2 quarterfinals between the Pleasantville Greyhounds and your West Deptford Eagles. I'm here, Ian Murphy, with my unusual partner, but you've seen him before, Mr. Vilari. Mr. Vilari, how do you think these teams match up tonight?
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a very good game. Pleasantville's clearly got the size, both in weight and height. They've got a 6'8" center right now lined up on Antone, and it's going to be a really interesting matchup. You know, a lot of talk that Pleasantville had a couple kids who transferred inside out the first 30 days, and since they've come back, that they've been a very, very good team. So it's going to be a good game.
As number 2, Issa Toombs knocks down a 3, and it's a good start for Pleasantville as they are fired up. And yeah, Pleasantville a 12 seed, but no team to look over. They have lost some very credible games to 2 to St. Augustine, 2 to Wildwood Catholic, and another one to Father Judge. All 5 very talented teams, so they're coming in tonight hungry.
Yeah, you love the energy Pleasantville's come out with. That's a good shot there by West Deptford. Burrell's got to put that one in. Pleasantville's certainly going to be putting a tremendous amount of pressure on the ball. West Deptford doesn't turn it over. They got a shot at this game.
And Iraldi takes it strong to the basket for 2. And it is 3-2 Pleasantville.
Great left-handed take in the open court by Iraldi.
As Noel Gonzalez takes it up the floor. He'll drive past Cramner, kick to Rosado. Rosado hits the layup.
Both teams starting out man-to-man. Looks like Pleasantville's going to extend it about three-quarter court.
As Iraldi takes it up, Eagles looking for some early offense. As Iraldi dishes to Cramner. Cramner drives. Oh, a good pass from Cramner, a good look, but Iraldi could not corral it, and it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Pleasantville ball.
Yeah, West Deptford's just got to play at their pace. They can't let the pressure speed them up and start trying to play faster than they can actually play.
As Gonzalez kicks it to McLaughlin. And Gonzalez will go up for 2, and that is Elijah Jones on the putback dunk. A 6'8" senior, and definitely going to be a force tonight inside for Pleasantville.
And again, that puts back possible because of the dribble drive penetration, forced help side, which left him open underneath the basket.
As Jones gets the rebound, Toombs brings it up. And that is number 15, McLaughlin with the 3, and a hot start for Pleasantville as they as they are in the lead now 10-2, and a timeout taken by Coach McEwen, trying to get his players in order right now.
Yeah, it's a good timeout by Coach there. Pleasantville's coming out with a tremendous amount of energy. That's also being fueled by the fact that they're hit 2 open three-point shots. West Effort with a couple turnovers. And again, if West Effort wins to win this game, they got to play at their pace. They can't turn the ball over, and they got to do a better job of keeping their guys in front of them. Yeah,
Pleasantville bringing some extreme pressure right now. And I'll tell you one thing. I think we got them beat with the fans, but their fans are bringing a lot more energy right now. I mean, I got these headphones on, and I can hear them loud and clear.
They've had a lot more to cheer for, even though we're 3 minutes in. So
yeah,
it's okay. West Effort's just going to handle the storm. They've gotten some good shots. They've just missed them. And again, sometimes the difference in the game is who hits them and who doesn't.
As they have Clark on Burrell Wilson, and they'll call Rosado on, I believe, a hand check.
Absolutely. Yeah, put 2 hands on him. Once you get that second hand on him, that's an easy call. And that's what I would do. If they're going to get in your space, and you got to go around them. That's all.
Yeah, I agree.
Get yourself to the foul line, slow the game down, play at your pace.
As Araldi stops and pops for 3, and it's good.
Love it that Araldi right now is really slowing down the momentum for Pleasantville. That's a big shot.
Yeah, great player all around, and you know he's not feeling the pressure right now. He's locked in. And they'll call a travel on Toombs, and the Eagles starting to get some momentum now. Fans getting into it, and this is what playoff basketball is all about.
All right, so Logan Nichols entering the game for Carter Kramer. Coach might want to be getting another ball handler into the game here.
Yeah. Pleasantville, a very athletic team. I mean, they have size, but a lot of athleticism on the floor. Definitely going to be tough as Araldi takes it up. Dishes to Nichols. Nichols getting pressure, needs to get it off. Beats the 5 seconds. That was a long 5 seconds. But Eagles still looking for some offense. A backdoor cut by Radcliffe, and he gives a little kiss off the glass, and it's good, and the lead is cut down to 3 now.
And again, good basketball. Pleasantville wants to get up the passing lanes. Well, then you're going to be able to get him on the back cut. Great finish by Radcliffe, and a great pass there by Antone.
And the West Effort fans really want to carry right now as Toombs stops for, and Clark gets the rebound, but a good steal by Logan Nichols as Nichols takes it up the floor. Yeah, that's a forced pass inside by Nichols. Turnover as Gonzalez spins, no good. Rosado goes up, no good. Baji comes down with the rebound, and the Eagles have possession. And they'll call a foul on Toombs here. Pleasantville fans not happy about it. But Wilson will get the foul, and he looks a little shaken up.
Yeah, game got a little out of control there. West Effort may have benefited there just by slowing it down.
Yeah.
But got the call. It was a good call also.
Yeah, and even though there were a couple misses over there, you got to control those rebounds. Offensive rebounds are never good to give up, and they got about 3 right there.
Yeah, West Effort's not winning this game if they're going to give up 3 or 4 shots possession there.
No. And a little trouble with the Pleasantville fans right now.
Just got to stay off the court, that's all. Stay off the court, you don't have any problems.
As Radcliffe will take it up for the Eagles.
I got a feel, Murphy, this is going to be a good game.
Yeah, exciting playoff basketball game. As Araldi takes it hard to the basket for an and 1. Going up on the taller defender with the contact and laying it in. That just shows the experience of Araldi and showing that he's not afraid of anything.
And again, great offense there again by West Effort. Coach McEwen, seeing that they're getting up the line, getting the ball to the high post, back cutting. MJ Roy with a great cut. And again, great finish. Identified the defender, kept his body between the ball and Tim, made him go through him, got the foul, and the basket.
And you know, in South Jersey High School basketball at about 6'5.5", Araldi doesn't usually face players that much taller than him. But he seems to know what to do when he does, and it showed right there.
Yeah, I believe he's got 8 of our 10 points so far.
That's what you need from your best player. As McLaughlin takes it hard to the basket and gets the roll.
Great take.
And it'll be 12-10 Pleasantville. As Ratcliffe dishes to Cramner. Inside to Iraldi. Iraldi
got fouled.
Gets the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Iraldi is really making a statement, trying to take over this game right now for the Eagles.
He got fouled.
Yeah,
I mean,
no
some
doubt.
fans are complaining. He got body and arm on that one. But again, great inside pass, good position by Iraldi. Stayed with it, shooting 2.
Yeah, and I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Keep going to your best player and let him go to work. As Iraldi misses a free throw, and he's been having a little trouble with that lately. I know in the first game he missed 3 or 4 free throws, and they're going to need everything tonight, so he's got to figure that out.
Yeah, been a little bit of an issue lately with Iraldi. He's got a great release, though. He's okay.
Yeah. And he cans the second one, and it'll be 12-11 Pleasantville with 3:30 left here in the first quarter.
All right, West Deptford's going to the 1-3-1. Not a bad idea, right? Struggling to stay in front of him. Try to switch it up a little bit.
And rebound Wilson, and the Eagles are in transition. Oh, no, Wilson has a little trouble with the ball, but he gets it to Baji, to Ratcliffe, and a great jump stop by Ratcliffe on the pump fake. Has the defender flying, and he makes the bucket, and the Eagles will take the lead 13-12 for, I believe, the first time in this game.
Yeah, they take the lead, and again, switch it to 1-3-1. Sometimes it's difficult to rebound out of that. They do a great job of getting the rebound, getting out in transition, an easy bucket.
Yeah, with playing a more athletic team, as I bet they're aware of by now, it's hard to stay in that man-to-man and, have the help defense you need. As Clark gets the rebound, and he'll get an end one. And the Eagles got to contain him tonight, got to contain those offensive rebounds. Pleasantville has to have about 5 already.
Yeah, and again, great effort by Jones there. Burrell, if he's going to foul, he got a foul there. You can't let him get that easy layup. You never want to see a guy just put a slight slap on the back there. You want to go for the ball, make sure you can't get that shot up. But again, great effort there by Jones.
Yeah. And he'll can the free throw, and Pleasantville has a 2-point lead. Pleasantville looks like going with a weak full-court press.
Yeah, they're just going full court, man. Picking up, trying to pick the dribble, but not really turning them all that much.
As Iraldi dishes to Cramner. Out to Ratcliffe, and they'll call a foul on number 1, Julio Sanchez.
And again, that's the challenge of playing such pressure defense. If guys aren't moving their feet, they're going to have to step behind. They're out of position. They're going to foul. With 2:48 left in the first quarter, and they're already at 5 team fouls.
Yeah.
So if I'm West Deptford, keep spacing it, keep looking to back cut and attack off the dribble. There it is again.
Yep. And with 3 refs, none of these fouls are going to be missed. So.
See what the Pleasantville stays. Goes to a 2-3 underneath the basket, which is very common.
And the Eagle, and that ball is tipped out by McLaughlin.
They're going to switch back to man-to-man now. They're on the sideline.
Yeah.
That's it. Way to
give us to McEwen. Raldy looking to drive. Goes in, gets the bucket, and Raldy is really taking this game by storm.
It's just if Raldy gets half a step by his guy, he's doing a great job of positioning his body between him and the defender.
As Sanchez for 3, no good. Ratcliffe has it out in transition for the Eagles. Stops by the baseline, out to Cramner. In the corner to Iraldi. Iraldi drives, and oh, no good.
That's okay. You'd like to see him maintain that aggressive game.
Toombs stops and pops for 3, and that's good. He's hit a couple of those tonight already.
Very impressive shot there by Toombs.
And I've liked what the Eagles done on offense so far. I mean, a little bit and Pleasantville takes a timeout. But as I was saying, the Eagles seem to be forcing a little too much passing inside, but have gotten some good looks off of it. So.
Yeah, it's difficult to make an entry pass from 3 steps behind the top of the key. Typically your entry passes are going to be from the wing and trying to get a better angle. But so far, so good. I mean, like I said, they've handled the storm. Pleasantville's hit, I believe, 3 3-pointers. it's going to be tough to overcome if that kid keeps shooting the basketball the way that he is.
And at this time, I know I said you've seen him before, but Mr. Vilari is an unusual partner for me, as my usual partner, Gavin Shields, is at his state wrestling tournament right now for individuals, and been a great wrestler all year for us, and good to see he's doing well, and good luck in the state tournament, Gavin.
Yeah, it's an incredible accomplishment. I would say the most difficult sport to compete in, and Gavin's success is quite impressive. To make it to the state tournament there in Atlantic City is the goal of every high school wrestler. So congratulations to Gavin, and we wish him luck this weekend. And I believe Cody Thurston is also there.
Yeah, also congratulations to Cody Thurston, as he's there for the 220 weight. Gavin, as you know, there for the 182 weight.
All right, so Pleasantville's going to start in a 2-3, ball out of bounds underneath the basket.
As it's passed into Iraldi. Given to Cramner. Radcliffe with a deep three, bang! And Radcliffe ties it up at 18 with 1:45 left in the first quarter. As Sanchez pulls up, no good. Eagles grab the rebound. Radcliffe taking it up. Cramner looking to drive. McEwen for three, bang! And the Eagles are on fire from 3 points tonight.
Great open shot there, penetration kick to Kiernan.
Yeah.
We got an offensive foul.
An offensive foul as Iraldi takes the charge. And as we've said all year, Iraldi just not only a just great all-around basketball player, but phenomenal basketball IQ, and you saw it there on the charge.
All right, Pleasantville's going to go full court man-to-man here. West Effort does a good job, gets the ball to Radcliffe, now just clear it out.
As Radcliffe looks to drive. Back to Radcliffe. Out to Cramner.
Good patience here by West Effort, I like it.
Yeah, wasting some time. Give to Radcliffe, and he lays it up good. And the Eagles are playing very well tonight.
Yeah, just spacing them out.
A stop and pop by Toombs, no good. Baji with the rebound. A great box out there by Baji.
Yeah, that was Kiernan did a great job also. He was on the big man there, blocked him out, stayed between him and the basket. See if they go for one here. It's going to be difficult to hold the ball against this kind of pressure, so you may just want to run the offense.
As it's out to Radcliffe. Given a little space, I think he might run it down here.
Yeah, that's what I would do here. They don't have a 5 count, Gellin, so might as well just kill the clock. You're up 5.
Yeah,
and again, you see the space. I mean, the floor is wide open.
As Radcliffe looks to drive, a great pass to Carter Cramner, and it's good, and the Eagles. Toombs misses, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Your Eagles in the lead, 25-18. Going on a little run there at the end. I believe it was 18-15, and the Eagles go on a 10-0 run to take a 25-18 lead.
And again, handling the pressure, right? They handle the pressure well. They don't turn it over in that last possession there. Really not good defense. Radcliffe sinks him a little bit. 3 guys sunk to the ball. Carter wide open on the block for the easy 2.
Yeah, and that's just a great look by Radcliffe. You know, an 1,000-point scorer. I believe he's coming up on being the 4th leading scorer in West Effort history right now, trying to pass his coach, Justin Hansen. But, you know, he does a lot of scoring, but also just a very good basketball player. Great eyes and just a great job of seeing Cramner down low there.
Yeah, and began to see the game started out. Miraldi handled it, scored 8 of the first 10 points, and since then it's been very balanced. You get big 3-pointer from Kieran and McEwen. Get a nice layup there by Carter. You got Radcliffe getting into the game. I think he's got 5 points at this point. So you're going to need that balanced scoring.
Yeah, and as we said, Iraldi taking over this game, but those 3-pointers have been big. And I mean, that was a very high-scoring first quarter as the Eagles are on pace for 100 points.
And Anton not scoring yet, but has been very effective in the high post. He's had a couple of really nice passes on back cuts.
Yeah, and some good defensive rebounds over Elijah Jones.
And Pleasantville's going to stay in this very tight man-to-man.
And out to McEwen.
McEwen
looks to shoot, but no. Ratcliffe gives to Cramner. Cramner to Iraldi at the top of the key. Iraldi looks to drive. Oh, a good move, but it's picked. Iraldi chasing down. Ooh, that looked like a little bit of a foot grab. Oh, no. Ratcliffe not very aware of who was around Iraldi there. And
yeah, you should be. They've been playing full court man the entire game, so you got to be prepared for that in the inbounds.
Yeah, and
so a couple turnovers lead to 4 points.
Yeah, Greyhounds going a quick 4-0 run. As a three from Iraldi doesn't go. Rosado taking it up. Gives it to Toombs. Sanchez has it. Out to Rosado for three. No good. McEwen with the rebound, and Ratcliffe has it in transition. Ratcliffe, step back. Jay, good. That's great touch from Ratcliffe. He's hit that shot a lot this year, and no bigger time to do it than now.
Yeah, he just gets square to the basket, under control. I mean, that's a really nice pull-up jumper.
Great pass from McLaughlin inside to Rosado.
Yeah, Coach McEwen can't be happy with that defense. You got to see your man in the ball at all times.
And the Greyhounds look to be going with a six-man rotation right now. As I know Sanchez came in, and I think he's been the only sub right now. As Cramner gets the offensive rebound, puts it up, no good. And Pleasantville will be in transition, and they'll call a foul on Cramner. Actually on McEwen. That'll be his second.
In the last couple of possessions, I think West Stafford's been a little impatient.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to take highly contested shots off the first pass. You want to when they've been patient and they've moved, they spaced them out. They've been able to get really good shots, oftentimes going to the basket.
And a three from McLaughlin, no good. And they'll call it over the back, and that's absolutely the right call. And that'll be I believe it'll be a 1-and-1 for the Eagles.
And again, you love that as a coach. You get great inside position on the rebounds. As a result, now you're going to the line. So good rebound, it can turn to points here for West Effort.
Yeah, and Pleasantville arguing that call, but no doubt in my mind that was an over the back.
Yeah, and good to see Mbaji again. Get him to the foul line, get a couple shots off, right? It's always a good thing.
Yeah, and as Coach Morrell always says to us football players, do your job. And I believe Antonello Baji's doing his job right now.
Absolutely. He hasn't done much on the scoring side, but he's been good on the defensive end, good rebounding, and like I said earlier, he's done a really good job on the pass.
And knocking down free throws.
Hey, nothing slows a team down like free throws.
Yep.
Pleasantville wants to work at pace, get to the foul line, take your shots. And what you'll end up seeing, too, is it takes Pleasantville out of a rhythm on their offensive end.
As the Eagles have a 5-point lead now with 5:50 left in the second quarter.
Staying with the 1-3-1.
Sanchez out on the perimeter. Out to Toombs. He'll stop for three. No good. Rosado with the rebound. Sanchez for three. No good. And that's another offensive rebound for the Greyhounds. And the Eagles are really going to have to prevent that.
Yeah, long threes lead to long rebounds. And both of those went deep, hard off the heel. Pleasantville a little bit quicker to the ball on those.
Pleasantville really chucking up shots right now. As Rosado drives to the basket, and he'll get fouled. And he'll take two at the line.
And again, if you're rebounding, if you're West Effort, you're really happy with the shots that they're getting. They're taking quick threes, contested. If you can hold them to that shot, you're going to win the game.
And a foul on Wilson will be his second as Rosado is on the line.
That's always easier said than done. Pleasantville obviously very quick to the ball, working hard, athletic, so it's not an easy feat keeping them off the glass.
Second one is good, and it'll be a 3-point lead, 29-26 with 5:30 left in the second quarter for the Eagles. As Raldi looks to take it up the floor.
Yeah, and it's such a luxury to have a player like a Raldi with his size to be able to bring the ball up, because typically the guys covering him aren't going to be great ball defenders. Where like Ratcliffe, you can tell the kid on him is a very tough ball defender. So MJ can take the pressure off of him.
And Wilson will stop for three, no good. And Toombs gets the rebound. He'll take it up for Pleasantville. Drive in, and he'll get the end one call. Not sure if I agree with that one. I think he was tripping and falling right there.
But again, it's bad transition defense by West Deptford. First things first, get a guy to stop the ball.
Yeah, I agree.
By the time that they actually defended, he was past them already, which puts you in bad position, and referees are going to be far more likely to call a foul in that situation.
Yeah, I agree. Free throw, no good. Eagles.
This looks like it's going to be a great game, Murphy.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
For those of you not here watching online, it's a great energy here. The place is electric. Both fans from both sides are really into this game. It's an exciting one.
As a foul will be called on the Greyhounds, and the Eagles will go to the line for a 1-and-1. It'll be a Raldi shooting. And
Coach from Pleasantville not happy with that call.
Not at all. And whichever team comes out with this will most likely have to play a very tough Camden team in the semifinals. Camden, just been a powerhouse all year. Been number one in New Jersey for the past month or so.
And if you're a competitor, you want the challenge, right? You want to take a
Absolutely.
shot at them. You're going to either play them in the semis or you're going to play them in the finals. And so I like our squad here. I like our experience. I like the fact that we handle the ball well. And obviously, it's a really tough game. So, but first things first, you got to get past obviously a really good Pleasantville team here.
Yeah. No team to look over, even at the 12 seed.
Ronnie makes both free throws there.
As they'll call a foul on Baji, I believe. And it'll be a 1-and-1, or actually on Nichols. And it'll be a 1-and-1 for Pleasantville. Sanchez on the line.
And again, tough defensive matchup. The kid's very quick. Difficult to stay in front of him.
As he cans the first one. Second one coming up for Sanchez. And he misses the second one, and it'll be a 2-point lead with 4:30 left for the Eagles in the second quarter as Araldi takes it up. Eagles looking for some offense as Radcliffe has it on the perimeter. Some tough defense there by Gonzalez as Araldi goes to the bucket, no good. Pleasantville will come up with the rebound.
Yeah, West Deptford got caught operating way too far away from the basket there.
Yeah.
A little too deep in the corner.
As Toon takes a long two, no good. Araldi has it out in transition. And he'll give a little kick pass to Radcliffe there. And it'll be Coach McEwen will take a timeout here as the Eagles have struggled the last couple of possessions on offense. And they're going to have to figure that out as the first quarter was a very high-scoring quarter, but not the story of the second quarter for the Eagles.
Yeah, I think it's a good timeout. Get a feel for it as a coach. You can feel that the team is a little bit flustered at this moment. It's good to take a timeout, get a little bit organized. They're doing a good job, West Deptford, getting into their offense. It was just catching the ball a little bit too far, operating a little bit too deep. So, again, as you know, Murph, when you catch the ball in a triple threat position, but when you're 35 feet away from the basket, the guy knows you're not shooting it, so he's going to get in your space.
Yeah, and one thing the Eagles have done well tonight that I feel is contain Elijah Jones.
They have.
As from the first couple minutes, it seemed like he was going to be a big problem for the Eagles. But Baji, Cramner, and McEwen have handled him well tonight so far.
Let's see if McEwen drew up a quick hitter here out of the timeout, getting the feeling that they need a basket.
Yeah.
So I'm running like a 4-high stack set, an old Kentucky set here. And you can tell they ISO'd MJ a little bit. That's what they're looking to do.
Out to Radcliffe at the top of the key. He'll drive baseline, and he'll get fouled. Will they call it on the floor or shooting?
We'll be shooting either way, right? That's going to be a double bonus, I believe.
But will it be a 1-and-1 or 2?
No, that's team ninth. But again, you can see what West Deptford's doing there. You're running double stack there on the elbows, getting the ball out on the wing and there wasn't much help. So when MJ and Radcliffe getting the ball on the wing, and getting a clear vision to the basket from the wing, and that's what Ratcliffe did there.
And it will be 2 shots as Ratcliffe misses the first one. And, yeah, you really got to get your best players in space. And with that man-to-man that they're running, I haven't seen much help defense from Pleasantville so far. So
no, when they've gotten a good point, when they've gotten past the initial pressure, the rotations on the back line have not been very good. So that's why they've gotten so many easy layups.
Yeah. As Sanchez, that'll be Gonzalez, takes it up with a little kiss off the glass for 2. And this game is now tied with about 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's not good defense. There's no way you should ever give up an open layup like that off the dribble.
As Baji looks for 3, no good. And that'll be out on Pleasantville.
It's okay. It's a good shot.
Yeah.
All right, and again, we're going to need Baji to put some points up, so that's a good shot. I'm okay with that. Fortunately for us, ball goes out of bounds. So let's see what Pleasantville does underneath.
As Iraldi looks to throw it in.
Man-to-man now underneath. It's a kick.
And it'll be out on Pleasantville again, and the Eagles will have it under the basket. See what the Eagles draw up. They give it out to Ratcliffe for 3. Bang! Ratcliffe hitting a big 3 for the Eagles. Those are their first points in a while. They really needed that as Toombs pulls up, no good. And Iraldi will have it out in transition. And a good left hand from Iraldi. And the Eagles with a quick 5 points as they give it into Jones. No call. And it'll just be 2 points for Pleasantville. And the Eagles have a 5-on-4 now. They need to take it. Great pass from Ratcliffe into Baji for 2. That's just a great look from Ratcliffe.
Yeah, great run of play there by Ratcliffe. Hits the 3 on the defensive side, gets the rebound, gets a nice open pass out to Iraldi in transition. And then just a tremendous pass there.
They'll call a foul on Nichols. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Pleasantville. Gonzalez on the line.
Yeah, Cranmer trying to take that charge earlier. Could have gone either way. Doesn't get the call, but good job by West F for recognizing the fact that they had numbers, and great pass by Ratcliffe underneath.
And I'd like to see the Eagles get a little more consistent. They've gone, it seems like they are, going on some cold streaks, but really getting hot at times, which is good to see. But
yeah, it's one of the things, Murphy, you may know better than me. I've been to a couple games and watched quite a few online. We don't seem to play as well with the lead. We tend to get up 7 or 8 and lose a little bit of focus.
Yeah.
All right.
And you can't do that, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah, I noticed that in the Haddonfield game and even against Middle Township in the first rounds.
Yeah.
Just got to keep playing the same game.
And a great look to Iraldi from Cranmer. And the Eagles will take a 7-point lead now. That's just a great pass.
West Effort staying man-to-man now.
And Jones looking for a pass over top. He's not going to get it. Out to Toombs from the logo. No good. That's just a very deep shot. I don't know how the Pleasantville coach feels about that. As it's given inside to Ratcliffe, and he'll get fouled, and he'll go to the line. Looks a little shaken up.
Okay, great pass there. The Toombs is not afraid to put the ball up, that's for sure.
Yeah,
he came out with hit a couple early, and those from that deep, they're going to come out the long rebounds. You get the floorboard, you're out in transition, and here we are shooting 2.
Yeah, that was one of the longest threes I've seen.
Reminded me of LeBron in that Sixers game the other day. I'm not sure if you watched it.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah. Ratcliffe looks a little shaken up, maybe a hamstring. I don't know, but
good job of knocking down that first free throw.
Good focus there. And again, if West Effort win this game, they're going to need people to hit shots. And Ratcliffe hitting a big 3, getting that transition. It's clear Pleasantville's going to score. They're a very talented team, so we're going to have to score with them. And so far, we've done an incredible job.
Those are 2 big free throws from a shaken up Ratcliffe. And he'll get called for a foul.
Yeah.
And Gonzalez will go to the line for 2.
That's a good call. I'll tell you, this Gonzalez spin move is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets his weight on one side, gets you lean, and he's going the other way with the spin. And composed when he gets to the basket, under control. Very, very. He's done it a few times today. Looks good.
As Gonzalez will shoot his first. And that'll be off the front rim. Eagles fans really getting into it now with a 9-point lead.
And again, a little low in the release. He's going to have to get that shot up. You see that, and as the defender, you should recognize it. You maybe want to play off him a little bit, give him that shot.
Off the front rim again, and Iraldi with the rebound. Looking to take it up the floor for the Eagles. And Eagles have a 5-on-4. Out to Cramner for three. Oh, a good rebound by Baji, but it'll be tipped out by Pleasantville. Oh, whoa, no.
Yeah, I think the referee might have got that one right. I think it was out on Baji's leg, according to the referee. We don't have replay here. I'd like to take a look at it, but
I'll definitely watch it later.
Not one of the people in this gym liked at all.
That would have been a big three from Cramner, as that'll be one from McLaughlin, and it'll go down. And that cuts the lead to 6 for the Eagles with 37 seconds left in the second quarter, as Cramner goes to the basket. No good. Rebound, Baji puts up, no good. And they'll call a foul on, I believe, Cramner. And that'll be, I believe, 2 shots for...
Yeah, a little confusion here. Look like he was on Pleasantville, but did he put that on Carter?
Yeah, I think he did. I'm not sure about that call.
Yeah, I mean, it's our guy was taking a shot. I mean, I don't know where the foul came.
Yeah, I think they called it on the rebound, but I'm not sure. But either way, Elijah Jones will go to the line for 2 to try and cut this lead to about 5 or about 4.
I mean, honestly, Carter got fouled on his shot.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. A couple good rebounds from the Eagles, but first one good for Jones. That cuts the lead to 5.
You know, legendary announcer Al McGuire used to say, 3 referees is like too many bouncers in a bar. Yeah. If there ain't a problem, they're going to make one.
I like that quote. And yeah, I said it as soon as I came in the gym. As Radcliffe,
let's see if they can go for the final shot here with 24.
Yeah, as you said earlier, the pressure, it's going to be hard to do that.
That's a foul.
And it'll be a foul on Gonzalez. And the Pleasantville fans not liking that, but absolutely. Yeah. Radcliffe put his back to Gonzalez, and he reached behind him to tap the ball away, and that's going to be a reaching foul every time.
And that's his third.
Yeah.
I think, as you said earlier, they're not going real deep right now. They've got about 12 total team fouls in the first half. He doesn't even need to reach either. He's quick enough to stay in front, try to force the turnover while you're turning the offensive player. Have him bounce it off his foot, throw the ball away. You don't have to keep reaching. He's shooting 2 here.
As Radcliffe take his first one, and it's good.
Now let's see what we do here. Giants typically at this point going to sub offense defense. You get Gion in. You figure out foul situations. If anybody's got 2 or 3, you want to get him out of the game.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So Gion's a great ball defender. He can actually change the game with his ball defense.
As Radcliffe will take his second, and it's good. Those are big free throws from Radcliffe as it grows the lead to 6 for the Eagles with 18 seconds left. Pleasantville will probably look for a last shot opportunity here. As no, that's a 3. And a putback by Elijah Jones will not be good, and they'll give it to Pleasantville.
Well, that was an ambitious attempt.
Yeah, that would have shaken the gym.
That would have been maybe the first time this gymnasium has seen a dunk like that off a putback.
And with 5.3 seconds left, this would be a big bucket for Pleasantville. And the fadeaway 3, no good. Jones with a great rebound and about a shot from the foul line, and that'll cut the lead to 4. And it'll be a 44-40 lead going into halftime for the Eagles. And I don't know about you, but honestly, I feel like the Eagles have played very well to this point.
Absolutely. Offensively, they've done a great job. 44 points in the first half, on pace for 88. And the key to the second half, and you've seen it, is you got to keep them off the glass.
Yeah.
Right, and you don't turn the ball over. Minimize their possessions. I mean, it's a very talented team.
Yeah, Eagles definitely need to play just as well, if not better, in the second half if they want to pull this game out. As you can see, Pleasantville is a very talented team.
Yeah, and if I'm Coach McEwen, I'm not happy with the final 2 minutes of that half. I mean, we were up, I think, 8 points at one.
Yeah, I think 9, 42 to 33.
And now we're only up 4. And again, a couple tough calls, but at the same time, giving up too many second chance, third chance opportunities. So get that squared away. Keep them off the glass. Limit the turnovers. Now, the only thing that would concern me from West Deptford is you're going to have to keep hitting shots, and I think they shot a little above themselves my first half. Just maybe a little bit. So.
Yeah.
Just keep working the high post, keep working the back cuts, keep going to the basket. That's the recipe here for the second half of the Eagles. All right, so no halftime show today. We'll be back with all of you in about 7 minutes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. No halftime show, so we're just going to go right into the action.
Yeah, very excited. Got to be proud of Coach McEwen. Pleasantville comes out, tremendous amount of energy, fans into it, jump out to a 10-2 lead. It didn't look good in the first couple minutes.
No, I thought this could be over quick, but the Eagles have responded, and they have a 4-point lead now going into halftime.
And again, just as a recap, MJ did a great job early on, hit a couple threes, hit some shots, kept us close, and then when the second quarter became a total team effort on the offensive side.
Yeah, and the Eagles are definitely going to have to play well because even though they scored 40 points, I feel like Pleasantville missed a lot of shots in the first half.
They did. And they took some bad ones, too.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's not rocket science here. Just keep them off the glass.
As a pass inside to Elijah Jones, and he'll get fouled going up, and he'll take 2 at the line.
And there's no doubt foul shooting is going to be critical in the second half here.
Yeah, and that might be the first time we've seen Elijah Jones get a pass inside and go up. A lot of his points tonight have been off putbacks.
And they've done a good job. They're putting a man in front and behind him. So talking to Coach McEwen's assistant, his brother, today, he said they were really discussing what it was they wanted to do with him. And they said they're going to do what they typically do. They're going to front and have the help side man on the back to take away the lob.
As he makes both, and it'll be a 2-point lead for the Eagles.
Looks like Pleasantville might be going a little zone pressure here. Yeah.
And definitely picking up the pressure. They were going full court in the first half, but it was a very light full court pressure. And a pass to Iraldi, and he gets the finger roll to go. And MJ Iraldi already picking up where he left off.
That's just great basketball at West Deptford, right? You see it for the first time, you handle it, you get the ball in Iraldi's hands in the middle of the floor, and he does a great job of going to the basket.
As the putback by Elijah Jones, no good, and Iraldi has it in transition. The pass to Baji, and it'll be tipped out by Toombs. And the Eagles will have possession underneath.
Yeah, good job defensively there in transition.
Yeah.
I think Roddy thought he was going to step to the ball, and he didn't. Great pass.
Pass inside to Baji.
Love it.
That's good, and the Eagles jump out to a 6-point lead. As Toombs has it at the top of the key. Looks to work on Iraldi, but dishes to McLaughlin. Back to Rosado, and Rosado will get the blocking call on Cramner. That'll be Cramner's second or third, I believe. Second.
Yeah, and again, tough matchup. Kid's very quick.
Yeah.
Once he gets that first step on you, you're out of position. It's difficult to get the call there.
And with only 1 minute and 3 in, the Eagles already have 2 fouls. As Pleasantville will take it underneath. Out to Rosado.
That's
into
okay.
Jones. Yeah. And they'll call another foul on the floor on Baji. That's 3 quick fouls now for the Eagles.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Baji should have closed out that hard. Right?
Yeah.
You're going to stay low in the closeout and give up the shot before you allow the penetration.
As Rosado has it out the top of the key. And Pleasantville looks And Jones misses another one. And Rosado will get it back out on the perimeter.
And Baji's battling. You like it. Even 3 seconds.
And it'll be 3 seconds on Jones. And as I was about to say, seems like Pleasantville wants to really feed the big man right now.
And they're doing a good job of it.
Yeah. That's 4 straight passes inside to Jones.
Yeah, I'm sure Jones probably should have hit one of those. But again, you like the fact that Baji, even when he's getting beat, he's battling. He's making things a little bit more difficult, getting hands on rebounds.
As Ratcliffe looks to drive, and a good floater won't go, but he'll get the foul call on Jones. And he'll take 2 big free throws as the Eagles look to go up by 8.
And again, that's his 3rd foul. That's what you want to see here. I would keep attacking there, try to get him off his feet and get him off the court.
Yeah.
If West Effort gets Jones off the court, they're in a big advantage at that point.
Yeah, they did a good job with that the other night against Middle Township. I forget the name of the Middle Township big man, but was very stingy down low for the Eagles, and he had 4 fouls for the whole 4th quarter.
Yeah, and that shouldn't be understated. That was a really good win for West Effort.
Yeah.
Middle Township's always, with Tom Farraco coaching, it's a great defensive team, always going to take good shots, and West Effort is a really good win, good program win.
As Ratcliffe cans the second, and as you said, it's been a tough draw for the Eagles.
Well, 1-3-1 here?
Yeah. Middle Township was a good team, and again, Pleasantville feeding the big man as he'll get fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. But as I was saying, it's been a tough draw for the Eagles. I mean, Middle Township, a 13 seed. And that wasn't, that the Eagles were playing really bad. I mean, Middle Township was a good team.
Very good team.
And now they come into Pleasantville, a 12 seed, another great team. And as you know, whoever wins this game will probably go on to play the #1 ranked team in the state, Camden.
Yeah, it's always tough. Eagles do a great job, earn a good seed, and then you end up playing a team that had 2 transfers sit for 30 days and come back and ready to roll. But again, West Effort's doing a great job so far.
Yeah.
Sticking with that zone pressure. West Effort's been successful to get MJ the ball in the middle.
As Jones cans the second one, and Raldy looks to work in transition. He'll get blocked by, but a great job. A great job by Baji to get the tipped ball and put it back up, and the Eagles keeping the pressure up on defense.
Great deflection by MJ there. And again, West Effort against the zone pressure, getting the ball to the middle of the court. And what's dangerous for Pleasantville is Jones, the rim protector, is going to be in a vulnerable position to take that 4th foul. So if I'm West Effort, I am attacking him off the pressure. Make them pay.
As McLaughlin look
this
inside
is
to Jones, and as Baji comes out of the game, that might have not have been a great decision, because Kieran McEwen at about 6'2" is going to have a tough time in there with Jones. Yeah, if I were the Eagles, I'd put Araldi down there.
Yeah, it looks like Pleasantville's going to a 3-2 zone.
Yeah.
So take your time, get yourself organized, get people in the right spots. No pressure now.
Good move by Araldi, and he'll get his own putback up and good for an N1 for MJ Araldi. Off his own putback, a little Zion Williamson right there. And he'll go to the line for 1 more, and that was on McLaughlin, not Jones, but it'll still be McLaughlin's 3rd.
Yeah, he loved the effort there. Quick off his feet for the offensive rebound and gets the strong putback.
Yeah.
Araldi, again, ever since he was a freshman, you could see, composed going to the basket, works well off a jump stop. Very difficult to take a charge with him.
Yeah. Always goes off 2 feet, as you were saying the last time we were here.
And you'll see now Kramer and Kieran body.
And they'll call a charge. Carter Cranmer, that is his bread and butter. And, I mean, it's got to be some kind of record how many charges he has taken this year.
West Effort's got to get organized. When MJ bringing the ball in, because, again, what they're doing, MJ's bringing the ball in, just getting straight to the middle of the court, getting it with a little bit of tempo, and then attack the big man in the rim. That's what you're looking to do here. Sometimes you get yourself in trouble against pressure when the wrong guy inbounds, and all of a sudden people aren't in the proper spots.
Yeah. As they're looking to keep Araldi in the middle, and that looked like a forced pass. I thought I saw a little bit of a travel there, but no.
Dribble.
And they'll call a double dribble on Toombs, and the Eagles will have the ball.
One thing I'll say good about West Deptford, too, is they've done a good job on their passes. They are snapping those passes. Everything is on the line, and you got to do that against a team like Pleasantville. Antone's pass forced a little bit there, but Carter, Kieran, both times, just snapping the ball, making it very difficult to get in the passing lanes, get those steals.
Agreed, as Ratcliffe has it.
All right, still staying in that zone. Oh, we had Baji there for a second.
Yeah.
There he is.
Inside the Baji with the mid-range jumper, no good. And, Toombs taking it up the floor for Pleasantville. Will take it himself and, almost got the roll there, but does not, and will go to the line for two.
Yeah, in that case, too, I'd probably like to see Antone going to the basket there.
Yeah.
Nice soft touch on the shot, no doubt. The miss, though, puts Pleasantville in transition.
Yeah.
And again, I see you notice Toombs is going to his left. So if you're defending him, you're going to try to force him to the right-hand side.
As he misses the first one off the front of the rim as Logan Nichols checks in.
And again, if you're Coach McKeown, you're taking mental notes here from who's looking good and who's not looking good in the foul line. If this thing gets close into the end.
Yeah. But, I mean, either way, I feel like you got to keep Araldi in the game, even though he's been struggling from the foul line.
I'm talking about for Pleasantville, right?
Oh, for Pleasantville. Yeah.
You know your guys, right? You should know your personnel.
And McEwen got a little nervous there, I feel like, and shot that one a little too hard. As Araldi with the big block, and the Eagles are in transition. Ratcliffe taking it up the floor. A little Euro step, and I think he got slapped in the face there, but no call. And they'll get a foul on Pleasantville here.
And that starts with a corner three ball by Kiernan, which missed by a little bit.
Yeah.
But a great job by Araldi on the rebound here. Again, tough shot by Ratcliffe. That would have been something if you could hit that going to his left, shooting with his right hand.
Yeah, and he got slapped in the face a little bit.
He did.
I think he was shooting with one eye.
But again, Pleasantville's got 14 fouls now already in the third quarter.
Yeah. As Baji looks for three, no good. But he gathers his own rebound. He'll go back up, and good touch off the glass for Baji. And the Eagles take a 10-point lead, their biggest of the night.
Yeah, that's a big put. Love it by Antone. Following up his shot, nice soft touch on the putback there.
And a long three from McLaughlin, it goes.
Yeah,
wow, that looked like a lazy three, but he gets it to go. And that's a foul, yeah.
I think that's his fourth, isn't it?
Yeah, that is McLaughlin's fourth. And kind of came up too hard on Ratcliffe and fell over his back.
That's not a good foul. You're about 35 feet away from the basket, and it was obvious.
Yeah.
Let's see what Coach does. Yeah, he's got to get him out of the game. And McLaughlin's been a good shooter for them.
Yeah, he just hit that three.
I think that's the second or third of the game. So something the game by 24 Gonzalez, who's strong going to the basket for sure, but doesn't show the shooting touch that.
And it's picked from Sanchez there. He'll go down. And a kick ball on Ratcliffe, and that's a great kick ball. That would have been an easy layup for Pleasantville.
Absolutely.
And Ratcliffe, a D1 punter, he knows how to get his foot on things. And it's a great job there.
Yeah, Ratcliffe recognized that he was looking to pass, and stepped back on that, and it allowed him to make that pass and then got the kick.
Yeah.
Step to it.
That's a lazy pass. And Iraldi with the ball. No! They'll call a foul on Iraldi. And not sure how much I like that call, but.
And again, too, what happens there against the pressure? Iraldi's supposed to be bringing the ball in, getting the ball to the middle of the court, I'm assuming, and then makes a bad, cross-court bounce pass like that. It's never a good idea.
Yeah, and as I just said, the Eagles took a 10-point lead, which was their biggest of the night. But as I said in the first half, they've been very inconsistent, and going on a cold streak now, letting up 6 straight points. They gotta stay consistent here, guys. That's a good timeout.
Yeah, and Shane looked like a good block by Araldi there.
Yeah,
they got it all ball in that.
Yeah, I don't like that call. I feel like the ref was kind of anticipating a little bit, made the decision in his head before it even happened.
Without a doubt.
But either way, the Eagles will be up 4 with a free throw coming for the Greyhounds to try and cut the lead to 3.
Yeah, unfortunately for West Deptford, Pleasantville's going to be in the bonus here on out. Yeah. West Deptford 16 fouls.
But as you said coming in, the Eagles are handling this Pleasantville team well. I mean, this Pleasantville team, you saw in the first couple minutes, was an athletic team and good basketball players, jumping out to a 10-2 lead. And I bet a lot of people thought, like, oh no, this game could be over quick. But the Eagles have been playing well, very well since then.
Yeah, and again, I keep repeating myself, but it comes down to turnovers. When West Deptford doesn't turn the ball over, gets the easy layups, it forces Pleasantville to walk the ball up the court against the set West Deptford defense, and they're not scoring against that at the same level that they're scoring in transition. So you keep them out of transition if you don't turn the ball over.
As Gonzalez will take his second on the line, and Pleasantville seems to trust Jones down there by himself.
And again, I'm assuming McEwen got everybody organized again against this pressure.
Yeah.
I anticipate you're going to see Roddy bringing the ball in. There you go.
The second one goes. Again. As the Eagles look to beat the pressure now. Only up 3 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Little baseline jumper from Baji doesn't go.
Good shot, though.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Couldn't get it to go. As that's a good drive from Toombs. And Pleasantville's getting into it as it is only a 1-point lead. And I believe they're on a 9-0 run right now. As Radcliffe gets the roll. That's a big roll for Radcliffe.
Yeah, that's an important shot there.
Toombs pulls up, no good. Radcliffe has it in transition. Got to look to Iraldi, but no, takes a jumper and good! Brandon Radcliffe is looking to take over this game right now, as that's 4 straight points for him. And the Eagles jump back out to a 5-point lead.
Oh, yeah, that trap was there. You got to see the ball.
Shot no good from Rosado. Good rebound by Jones. Oh, man.
We got a traveling call.
A travel, and that'll be a big call for the Eagles.
Oh, we have some debate here.
Some controversy.
I don't know. I think the travel came first myself.
And I think Baji was standing straight up. And they'll keep the travel call. That'll be big for the Eagles. And either way, I don't feel like it was a foul. I feel like Baji was standing straight up. He was trying not to foul. So that's a big call for the Eagles. As he looks to Cranmer, great pass to Iraldi inside, and that'll be a foul. A big foul, as that is now Elijah Jones' 4th foul, and that'll be big problems for Pleasantville.
And again, you can't trap a man standing in the middle of the court. Roddy gets the ball in the middle of the court. West Deptford's at such an advantage, and he does a great job of creating contact. And I can't say enough about Brandon Radcliffe here, right? Pleasantville takes the momentum. Radcliffe comes up with 2 tough shots in a row. We get the stop. Now we're on the foul line looking to take a 7-point lead.
And I mean, if I'm Pleasantville here, I'm thinking you have to take Jones out right now.
I am.
Yeah.
But they're leaving him in.
They're not looking to, and if I'm Coach McEwen right now, I'm smelling blood in the water. I'm going right at him.
But the coach is looking at the bench. He just pointed somebody out. But
so I think they're going to take him out now. As the roll doesn't go, Baji gets the rebound. Carter, a great pass, and Carter gets the roll. Eagles with an 8-point lead with 1:20 left. And a big 3 there from Toombs. And Pleasantville will take a timeout, and I think that's going to be to take Jones out.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
And again, credit to Toombs. Every time it seems like West Deptford might start to pull away, Toombs has come up with a big shot.
Yeah.
But what a cut by Carter. Who was on the pass there? I didn't see.
I think it was Baji.
Baji, what a great pass by Baji. Great cut and finish by Carter there.
Yeah.
West Deptford has played some really good basketball tonight.
Yeah. And as you said, Eagles, every time the Eagles look to pull ahead a little bit, Pleasantville just comes back with a 3 of their own. I know the one time McLaughlin pulled up from deep and hit one right after the Eagles jumped out to a 10-point lead.
Now, I'm sorry to interrupt, but coming out of this timeout, if I'm Pleasantville here, I'm getting out of this zone trap. It's not working for them. It's leaving their big man vulnerable on the backside. If they want to establish some full court pressure, I'd come out full court man-to-man and pressure and turn the ball or even a man jump.
And there's a little... All right.
So we'll see what they come out in here. But like I said, that zone pressure that they're running, they got a couple turnovers, but by and large, it's put them in a weak position defensively.
I was going to say there was a little wall there, but I could see Jones sitting down. I thought they were not going to take him out, but they will.
Yeah.
And this is Michi Velus. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. His first time in the game.
And that's what Pleasantville does. Pleasantville went to full court man.
Yeah. And I'm saying the Eagles got to go to the basket right now. With that big man not in there anymore.
Yeah. And that's why they probably went out of the pressure, too. They don't have a rim protector.
Yeah.
So you can extend yourself full court if you have a guy who can protect the rim.
Oh, a good cut from Brandon Ratcliffe. Good rebound by Araldi, and he'll get the foul and go to the line for two. And, I mean, the Eagles are showing phenomenal effort tonight.
And, again, great basketball. Good back cut there by Ratcliffe. Forced the help side defender to step up, which allows Araldi the space to get the rebound in the shot here.
And with a bigger and more athletic team, I feel like the Eagles are doing a great job on the boards tonight.
They really are. And they've had some moments. They've had a couple moments where they've turned the ball over a couple times, but by and large, they've handled the pressure well. And that was a good example there by Ratcliffe. He caught at the foul line, tremendous amount of pressure, handled it, and allowed Araldi to get to the basket here.
And Araldi cans both, and it'll be a 7-point lead now with 50 seconds left for the Eagles.
Eagles look like they're sitting in the zone now with 2-3. You got to find Toombs here. You cannot allow him to get a shot off.
And Toombs will chuck one up.
Hit the wire.
No good. Hit the wire. And the Eagles will take possession. And it's going to be hard, but if you have a chance, you got to take a one-shot opportunity here.
Yeah, for West Effort, again, it's with this kind of pressure, I wouldn't go for one. I'd try to get something going to the basket. I wouldn't stand and wait around.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult, but if you were to get the Toombs for three, no good off the front rim, and stolen, but it'll be West Effort ball, and that was a huge miss there for Toombs.
Yeah, and the turnover originally from Araldi, you don't want to pick your dribble up in that particular position.
Yeah,
you see the trap coming, you got to pull it back and keep the ball centered. Take two retreat dribbles backwards, keep the ball centered, and rotate it.
I agree.
You pick it up on the side like that, it's trouble. Trying to make that pass cross court, it's more trouble.
As Gonzalez giving Ratcliffe some problems here in the back court, but he'll get over.
Yeah, they're going to go for one here.
Yeah.
Let's see what West Effort does here. If they're just going to spread it out, I would get Kieran out of the middle there.
Oh, a good pass inside. Oh, a good block from Rosado. And Toombs goes up, no good. And it'll be Eagle ball, 0.4 seconds left. Not much you can do here.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do, honestly. And the Eagles will go into the fourth quarter with a 64-57 lead. And this is the biggest quarter of these players' careers right now.
Yeah, and a good third quarter by West Effort. They extend the 4-point halftime lead to 7. And they got the big man in Pleasantville in foul trouble. And it's going to come down to not turning the ball over and hitting some free throws. They do those things, this game's going to go West Effort's way and could find themselves playing Camden in the semifinal, which would be great.
Yeah, and a big question in my head right now, is Pleasantville going to come out right now with Jones on the court?
I personally wouldn't. It's a 7-point game. I would wait till about the 6-minute mark.
Yeah.
Unless all of a sudden the game goes up 10-12. At that point, then I would put him in. But at 7, I would got a small lineup. I would continue to try to trap a little bit, try to use your athleticism that way.
And they're going to keep him on the bench. But if I'm Coach McEwen right now, as soon as he comes into the game, if you still have at that point a 7 or 8 point lead, I'm going right at him. I'm going right at him, trying to get him out of the game, because that would just be huge.
And I'm curious to see what West Effort does defensively. We're in a 2-3 there towards the end of the third quarter, partly probably because they're in foul trouble. They got Pleasantville's in the bonus. All right, but let's see what they're going to do here too. He's got 2 hands on his waist.
Yeah, that's
a foul.
As Ratcliffe will take it up, gives to Iraldi on the handoff, and Iraldi has a little trouble, but gets it inside to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe with a good look to Bozzi. It'll be a foul and one on a great look from Brandon Ratcliffe, and Bozzi will go to the line for one. And I mean, as we've said before, Radcliffe coming up on the 4th most points all time. But, I mean, just a great all-around player, and that is a great look.
Yeah, and Brandon loves that spin when he gets to the elbow. He stays composed, stays strong with the ball. Baji, credit to him. Great cut, good hands, good finish. Finishes it. Well done, Anto.
As Anto finishes the 3-point play, and it'll be a 10-point lead for the Eagles. And you can't fold right now if you're the Eagles. You got to put it on them even more. Oh, my God. And just every time it seems like the Eagles are pulling ahead, Pleasantville comes right back with a 3, as they do there.
And again, West Effort comes out in a 2-3 zone. You got to recognize so far that the 2 shooters for Pleasantville have been McLaughlin and Toombs. Yeah. You got to find him. And then you obviously, I mean, love Carter's intensity. He's playing hard. Got to have a closeout where you don't foul.
Yeah.
You don't want to foul 3-point shooter.
And that'll be Cramner's 4th, so he'll take a seat on the bench. And
again, get organized against the pressure. They're going to make it. Know where everybody's going with Carter out of the game. That's got to be communicated right here.
As McLaughlin misses the free throw. Good rebound by Nichols.
Yeah, well done by Logan there.
And Baji has a free, and he'll get a very weird dunk. Kind of threw it up and just grabbed the rim, but
that's how
they'll
take
the 2 points. They'll take the 2 points, and it's a 9-point lead for the Eagles.
And again, Araldi head up, great spot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the kind of dunk that's going to get the crowd in the game, but we'll take it.
And here he comes.
Yeah, again, game's up to 9. This is it. He's got to put him in.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing if I were him.
As they'll put him in.
Come on,
they'll call a foul on Baji.
I don't like that call a little bit.
Yeah, I don't either. Kind of just a hard box out, but they'll tag Anto for it. And Clark coming into the game right now. As I said earlier, a 9-point lead. I'm going at him right now.
Yeah. So he's going to be shooting one-on-one here.
Because not only could you get him out of the game with a foul, but he's going to be, tense down there, and he's going to, he's not going to be jumping.
No.
If I were him, I definitely wouldn't be jumping down there.
Yeah, he's going to try to stay straight up. It actually might suit him better, right?
Yeah. And McLaughlin will can the first one.
Yeah, he's a good shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see why Pleasantville's won a lot of games in the last month.
And against a second 7-point lead for the Eagles, and
they may want to run a man break here, set a screen here, try to free up.
Yeah. Free up one of your ball handlers.
There it is. Now clear it out. Just clear it out and allow Radcliffe to keep it central. Don't turn your back. Yeah, there's a couple good chances for Pleasantville to trap there, and they chose not to. But again, way to handle the pressure.
And Raldi looks to drive. Good pass to Baji, and it'll be good. And I could see it there. I was watching him. Jones did not want anything to do inside there.
Yeah, and again, Radcliffe does a good job handling the pressure, getting up the court. MJ again penetrates, draws the defender, and a great pass.
Jones misses.
Yeah, there's no need to throw the ball up the court to Logan there with the big guy right on him.
And the Eagles look to slow it up here, wasting a little bit of time. And Radcliffe looking to work, getting trapped. Good job of keeping his dribble, but it gets stripped. And he wants the foul there, and I agree. As Rosado goes up for the layup, no good. Rebound, Jones, he'll put it in, and then lead is now 7.
Yeah, he may want to.
I feel like Radcliffe's got to let go of that ball, but I do agree he was getting a lot of contact on him.
Yeah,
like right there.
Get into the offense. You're okay. Got to pass midcourt.
Great move by Araldi, and it'll go down. And the Eagles grow the lead back up to 9.
Yeah, anytime the Eagles get the ball to the high post foul line area, it's just back cut layup all day. And as you keep saying, with Jones with 4 fouls, he really can't contest the way that he wants to.
Yeah. McLaughlin for 3. Bang. He's been hot all night.
Yeah, not great form, but great results so far from McLaughlin.
Yeah. As Araldi takes it up the floor, beating his defender. Oh, and they'll give it to Pleasantville, as I think it just slipped out of his hands there.
All right, so West Effort looks like they're going to match up just half-court man-to-man.
It's a 6-point lead for the Eagles with 5:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Step back three. That hit the wire, but they won't call it.
Skip vertical.
And I believe it was McLaughlin on that three. Very close to going down. Would have been huge. And I thought that ball hit the wire. But,
it was close.
Yeah. But Jones with a nice rebound. He'll go to the line for two now. Kansas first one.
I'm impressed with Jones, got to admit.
Yeah.
He's quick off the floor. He works hard. He's got a nice release on that jump shot. He's definitely got a college future ahead of him as a junior at this height and this skill set.
Yeah, I agree. It's a Kansas second one. 4-point lead for the Eagles now. Nichols with the ball, trying to work on Toombs. He gets it over. Good drive from Nichols. And a block by MJ Araldi.
Yeah.
Chase down block by MJ Araldi. And Radcliffe with a good drive to the basket, but was in a weird, oh no. I very much disagree with that call.
Yeah, that's when you want to let go.
Yeah. That'll be McEwen's fourth. And that'll be two now as they're in the double bonus. And a great drive from Radcliffe there, but just is a very, very, off-kiltered shot.
Yeah, tough finish there. I mean, great move in the Euro there, but just tough to finish with the right hand on the left side.
First one for McLaughlin will go. The lead is only 3 now.
This has been an exciting game, though, where if this thing's going down to the wire, as Mark Zumoff would say, we're coming in for a landing. 7-0 run by Pleasantville.
Yeah, the Eagles look to take it up. The Pleasantville fans are into it right now. It's a pass. And a great pass from Carter Cramner. And MJ Araldi gets the layup. It'll be a 4-point lead for the Eagles as Pleasantville takes it up. Here with 4 minutes and 20 seconds. A steal by Araldi. Pass to Radcliffe and one! And one! Brandon Radcliffe taking it hard to the basket on a great pass from Araldi. And the Eagles looking to put this one away right now.
Yeah, what a great sequence there. You got a great bounce pass, back cut, layup. Carter Crammer with the great pass. MJ stepping to the ball. Defensively, good closeout by Antone. Pressures the pass. Araldi in the passing lane gets the steal with a great bounce pass to Radcliffe. Open court finish. Now let's make this a 7-point game.
Araldi, as we've seen before, really taking over this game as Radcliffe misses the N1 opportunity.
Yeah, rim has not been friendly to Radcliffe. Nice soft touch. Just a couple times today. It's bounced out on him.
Toombs takes it up. Looks to drive in. Can't get it to go. Eagles will get the rebound.
Settle in.
We are halfway through the fourth quarter, and the Eagles have a 77-71 lead. I'd like to see Araldi take that. Man. And the Eagles,
that's not good there. You would like to see this may pull it out and get settled here.
And he's looking for the pass to Radcliffe, but I would have liked to see him take that one.
Yeah. Well, Pleasantville had 3 guys in the paint, if my memory serves me right. So it may have been served just to pull it out, get stuff organized, burn a little bit of clock with a 6-point lead.
Timeout from Coach McEwen. And, I mean, we got a game right now. 77-73, 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. And the Eagles, they played well, but they got to finish right now.
Yeah, we'll see when McEwen draws up here out of the timeout. A lot of times, good idea for a coach from Pleasantville to think about maybe switching the defense up just on this one possession.
Yeah.
You figure that Coach McEwen's drawing up something against man-to-man because that's what they were in. Not a bad idea maybe to come out in zone, try to create a little bit of confusion, especially with the way West Everett's been able to get layups off back cuts from the over pursuit in the passing lanes.
Yeah, I agree, and it's a big possession for the Eagles right now.
It is, and they're up 4. There's no shot clock. Take your time, get a good shot. You're in the double bonus, get to the foul line. That's what they need to do here. There's no need to rush or force things that aren't there.
Absolutely agree. And the Eagles will take it inbounds from about half court. All right, Raldy will throw it in.
Yeah, it looks like the Bill's going to play man-to-man here. And doing a good job. You can see he's trying to force Ratcliffe to his left. He's trying to have everything that run to the left side.
As Ratcliffe will take it up past half court. Ratcliffe looks to drive, doesn't get the bounce. And that'll be the Eagles' ball as it'll go out on Rosado. And
okay, let's see if Pleasantville's going to stay man-to-man. See if the Eagles can get a nice little layup here.
The Eagles will inbound under the basket.
Had some success early on the screen-to-screener stuff. Give to Antone. There it is. Need it.
Baji. Bang! A big three from Baji. And it's a 7-point lead for the Eagles. 80-73.
What a shot by Antone.
Oh, my. Every time. We've talked about it all night. Every time the Eagles look like they have it just all wrapped up, Pleasantville just comes back with a three. As Ratcliffe drives, no good, but Burrell Wilson with the rebound. Wilson, couldn't corral the rebound. Got to go up with two hands. Pleasantville taking it down. Three from McLaughlin, no good. And Baji with the rebound, looking for a foul, but none. Ratcliffe to the hole, and he'll get fouled. He'll get fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. And with 2 minutes and 19 seconds left, 80-76 game. These are big free throws for
what a sequence there. Pleasantville,
and that'll be McLaughlin's fifth. A big three-point shooter for Pleasantville has just fouled out of the game.
Yeah, as a senior, you hate to see him go out with a fifth foul like that because he's played a great game so far.
Yeah.
That was a good, crazy sequence. West Deptford takes a quick shot, misses the open three by Antone. Bill gets out in transition, does a great job of finding an open three in the corner. Great rebounds, and again, another Ratcliffe now on the line.
Bang. Big free throws.
Needing these free throws down the stretch. Senior leadership.
I agree.
Proving crucial here.
Ratcliffe takes the second one, looking to go up by 6.
And you know Brandon as well.
That's good.
Flakes, as we know him as. He's cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He doesn't get all worked up.
Never.
Stays calm all the time. It's a good combination to have his athleticism and that sort of composure.
Let's kick to Rosado. Rosado pulls up. No good. Clark with the rebound, and that'll go. 82-78. 2-minute warning now. Raldy has it.
Clear out.
Trying to get past half court here. And they do. Ratcliffe looking to drive. He'll get tripped, but he'll get the roll. Ratcliffe is on fire right now, taking over the game for the Eagles, and they need it.
Yeah, what a take by Ratcliffe there. Just stays enough balance, has enough strength to get that ball up to the rim. It just has a good instinct.
Oh my, wow. A great contest for my Raldy there. But Toombs knocks down the three, and Ratcliffe will go to the line for 2 on a foul there from Sanchez. But as I just said, wow, that was great contest from Iraldi on the three-pointer.
Yeah, credit the shooter there.
Yeah.
But definitely at this point, we're up 3. We've got Flakes shooting 2 here. What we need is both of these to go down, and then you got to identify the shooter right now.
Yeah.
You got to identify where 2 is. You got to get in the passing lane, and you can't let him catch and shoot. It's all right. We need 1.
Need 1 to make it a 2-possession game right now.
Yeah, and again, playing the entire game, both Raldy and Ratcliffe. See how fresh those legs are coming down the stretch.
Going in and out. The rim has not been friendly to Ratcliffe.
Traveling.
As Gonzalez goes up for an off-kilter shot, and that'll be Eagle ball.
Now, if I'm Pleasantville here, I'm trying to trap and create a turnover. That's what I'm trying to do. And if I'm West Deptford, I'm definitely trying to get the ball in Raldy's hands.
Yeah.
We've had the most success with him bringing the ball up the court.
Yeah, he's been He's been able to get past his defenders all night. You need to get it in his hands, and they do.
That's a foul. Yeah, it's a block. Easy call.
And they'll call a foul.
Yeah.
Good call. Great call from our official. And Araldi will go to the line for 2 big free throws right now. And, you know, as we've said, he's struggled as of late with free throws. None bigger in his life than these right now.
And again, good job by Araldi. Catching it not too deep in the corner where he gave himself a path to the sideline, just enough space, which half a step late by the defender for the foul. And that'll be his 4th.
Yeah, that'll be Rosado's 4th, as it seems like a lot of people for both teams right now in foul trouble. As Araldi cans the first one. Big free throw from Araldi.
Big free throw. And again, both teams have combined for probably close to 45 fouls in this game.
Yeah.
So coming down the stretch here again, identify the shooter immediately. You don't foul him. Hold on to one shot. Get the rebound.
Cans the second
hit the
one.
free throws.
Big free throws from Araldi.
West Effort makes free throws, they win this game.
Eagles have a 5-point lead now, coming up on 1 minute left. Wow. A big 3 there from Gonzalez, and it is a 2-point game. And that's how Pleasantville has got back in this game right now. It was from 3, from beyond the arc.
I'm okay with McKeown with that shot. It's a deep 3-pointer from the kid who hasn't made one, I don't think, yet tonight.
Yeah.
Came up big. This is a heck of a ball game.
And I'm not 100% sure who called that timeout. But
it was Pleasantville.
Pleasantville called the timeout. 2-point game here with 1 minute left. Eagles just got to play their game right now. They've been playing well all night. They got to identify the shooters, no doubt.
And again, coming out of this here, West Effort's going to try to get the ball in Araldi's hands, I'm assuming. He's been shooting well from the foul line. Pleasantville, let's see what they do here. I anticipate that they're going to face guard every offensive player, deny the passes, get in the lane, and try to force something over the top. West Effort's got to get this ball inbounded here. Not to state the obvious.
And as you said before, I'd get it to Araldi.
Yeah.
I know they're going to be on him.
And I tell you what, you got the big man on the ball here.
Yeah.
West Effort's going to have something over the top if they look for it. As long as you can throw it over the 6'8" kid. Yeah, so Pleasantville, they're going to go full court man here.
It's a big inbound for the Eagles.
And Carter can run the sideline here on the main basket.
Eagles trying to close out the game.
All right, good. So far, step to it. Pull it out.
Ratcliffe goes up. No good. Same team. They don't get the rebound. 56 seconds left. 2-point game. Eagles up.
Traveling.
Sanchez for 3. Bang. And Pleasantville will take a 1-point lead. Ratcliffe taking it up. Cramner has it now.
All right, get organized. Plenty of time.
39 seconds. Araldi drives. And one! Araldi with the big drive inside with an and one bucket, and he'll go to the line to make it a 2-point game.
All right, great take by Araldi there. Big man for Jones for Pleasantville. A little hesitant, doesn't want to pick up the 5th foul. Coach McKeown going offense to defense, gets Nichols in the game. And again, for West Effort, up 1, need this free throw here, don't want to foul.
This senior making a huge play in this moment of the game. What a shot from Araldi. As he cans a free throw, and that's big. 35 seconds left. It's a 2-point game. Pleasantville taking it up the court. Sanchez looks to drive. No good. Bazzi with the rebound. Out to Araldi. Araldi pushing up the floor. Gets a drive inside. It's going to be a foul. Araldi will go to the line for 2. Looking to make it a 4-point game and a 2-possession game with 19 seconds left on the clock. And they'll call it on Sanchez, and he will foul out of the game. Another good shooter for Pleasantville. Fouls out.
Yeah, and again, defensively, great job rotating by Araldi, putting pressure, and the defensive rebound by Antone, huge.
Big free throws. Big free throw from Araldi.
Yeah, make this a 2-possession game here.
Yeah, need this one right now.
Let's see what West Effort's got doing here defensively. They're going to keep Logan Nichols in. They already got their defensive lineup in at this point. And for West Effort, you're not fouling here. Whoever's on the ball, you're just going to run with them, try to turn, try to kill some clock. You're not fouling.
Big free throws from Araldi. What a job from the senior as Pleasantville will take it up. 91-87 here with 15 seconds left. Toombs pulls up. No good. Out of bounds, Eagles ball. And Pleasantville has no options left but to foul here.
Yeah,
and it'll be a timeout, a full timeout from Coach McEwen. And I mean, what a game this has been.
Yeah, okay, so now coming in the bounds, the ball's going to be deep in the corner. Whoever's inbounding, it's been Kieran or Carter. They're not going to be able to run the sideline because it's off the miss. So what I'm telling my guys at this point, I think we have at least another timeout. You're not getting the ball in, there's pressure, use the timeout. If you're out of timeouts at that point, you throw it down the floor a little bit. Hopefully your player can get a hand on it. There's 12 seconds left in the two-possession game.
Yeah, still a two-possession game. 12 seconds left. It's going to be very hard for Pleasantville right now.
They may have been better served calling a timeout for that possession with the shot that they got, but they've also been very good in transition, so can't blame the coach on trying to keep the pace up.
Nah.
But you could tell from the first possession this was going to be a heck of a ball game.
Absolutely. Both teams, and I mean, it's not like one team is scoring a lot of points. This is
outrageous.
If my math is correct, I believe 177 points combined, 78
there
points
you go. I was
combined.
going to say 7 plus 1's 8, Murph. So it'll be 178. All right, so we got Carter not too deep, actually. See what we run here. Kieran's probably going to set a screen up for either Ratcliffe or Rawdy. Oh, he's going deep. No, Ratcliffe was there.
As they try and get it. Oh. And they'll call a foul. That's a big foul. I was about to say, that was like, I'm not taking any risky pass right now. Use that timeout if you need it. But luckily they got the foul call there.
And if I'm McEwen here, I don't even have a guy on the line. I'd take Antone, send him back. You don't need to pick up a foul on the rebound and the double bonus. It's better to get your guys back and get yourself defense set.
Big free throws for Iraldi coming up. Off the front rim and out.
All right, so going back to the more defensive lineup. No need to get in. I'd like to see Antone deep here. I wouldn't even put him on the block here.
Still a two-possession game. 10 seconds left. Not much Pleasantville can do right now, but it's playoff basketball.
So you got to get scrambled back now. Don't foul. Number one rule here.
Do not. As Toombs pulls up and hits it. 4.8 seconds left. A good timeout as the Eagles didn't even have to inbound it right there. And that's big. And the Eagles, I mean, this is just ridiculous how Pleasantville has been able to get back in this game.
Their shot making has been incredible. If you told me Pleasantville was going to score 90 points and they were going to lose before this game, I'd have said you were crazy. So what it comes down to now for West Deptford is they just got to inbound the ball. They inbound the ball, they're going to get fouled, hit it, and the game's over.
Yep. That's all. It's really all you got to do right now is inbound this ball and make a couple free throws. 2 easy steps.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not even 290. My bad. I thought it was a 4-point game.
No. 2 easy steps for the Eagles right now. Get this ball in, make 2 free throws, and you have the game wrapped up.
Bill Gore on his feet, on the clock, ready to go. He's a seasoned pro at the clock, Murph.
You love to see it. As they get it into Iraldi, he'll get fouled. 3.2, and that'll get Elijah Jones out of the game with his 5th foul.
Yeah, and again, offense, defense, McEwen going to get Logan and Nichols back in. Going a little bit more of a quicker lineup.
Yeah.
Clears the line this time. All right, let's see Ronnie make both and ice this thing. It would be really appropriate for him to too.
Yeah, and
I don't think we're getting 100.
Looking for him to be a big reliever for our baseball team this spring. He's got to be a closer right now. Bang!
I'll tell you what.
Another one would ice this.
Making it a 3-point game makes you a little less nervous as a fan, though, right?
Yeah.
Best Pleasantville can do at this point is hit the 3 and tie it up.
No good.
No timeout here by Pleasantville, huh?
And they'll call it. 0.6 seconds left. We'll see. They'll probably put some more time on the clock.
All right, so Pleasantville should have called that timeout immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Seems like they waited a little bit.
Cost themselves a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Now, because that ball was in the half court, it's going to force Pleasantville to have to bring the ball up the length here. So this is a situation for Pleasantville where it's dire. I mean, My understanding, the ball should be inbounded close to the West Effort bench. They're going to try to have to catch and shoot a three-pointer with 0.6 seconds left. Let's see if the refs put some time on it.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to put some time back on the clock. We'll see just how much. 2.1 seconds left.
Wow,
and that's enough.
That's absurd. I didn't see the ref.
No.
I didn't see timeout getting called by the bench, but.
And now they have 0.6 from half court. Probably would be not a lot of time to put it up, but with 2.1, it's.
If you're West Effort,
and West Effort is very upset right now with the placement.
Well, they're saying where the ball was when the timeout was called, it should be a little bit further down the court. Now, if you're West Effort, you're just keeping the guy in front of you. You're not allowing anybody to run past. Now, what some teams might do here too is you run like a 5-man zone around the perimeter. I wouldn't do that with this team because of the way they've been hitting such deep threes.
Yeah,
I like what coach is doing here. Put a tall guy on.
Yeah.
Now he should be on the other side. Anton should be on the ball side. There you go. And try to force it. Now, West Effort, don't get caught in the passing lane here.
No. And
stay straight up.
Good. No good!
No good!
And the Eagles pull it off! The Eagles pull off the quarterfinal matchup. 93-90. The Eagles will move on to the semifinals to play, most likely, the Camden Panthers, a dangerous team. What a game that was, Mr. Vilari.
What an incredible basketball game. And credit to Pleasantville, they actually got a really good shot off there at the corner. So 93-90 final for West Effort. I thought it could be an up-and-down game. I didn't think it would be 93-90.
183 points scored total in this game.
Yeah, I'd like to see the box score. I'm sure Ratcliffe and MJ scored a ton of points tonight. I'm not sure what that might have been in the 30s tonight. I don't know, but
what a game it was.
Great game.
What a game it was for the Eagles.
So for us, I believe this will most likely be our last home game.
Unless Camden loses, which, I'm not sure how much of a good chance that would be. But, yeah, this might be our last time signing off in the gymnasium this year. But the Eagles will move on to play most likely Camden. That game will be on Saturday. And
again, credit before we call out here to Pleasantville.
Yeah,
came in, played an excellent game. I mean, just showed a lot of courage, a lot of fortitude, never quit, even when they got down 9, hit shots when they had to hit shots. And West Effort, again, credit. When they needed baskets tonight, they got them.
Yeah.
Great team effort by West Effort.
And so that'll just about wrap it up here from us in the booth. I'm Ian Murphy, along with my partner, Mr. Vilari. Great win for the Eagles tonight, as they will go to the actually, before I wrap it up, I want to also give a big thank you to our crew behind us, Brooklyn Castellano, Kyle Dugan, Sean Fleming, and CJ Senatore, working hard behind the scenes, and great job by them.
And you're forgetting somebody else really important, Mr. Kirshner.
Mr. Kirshner, of course.
Mr. Kirshner.
And also want to give a big shout out to Gavin Shields. I know I talked about him earlier. Hope he's doing well in his state tournament right now. And, he's been a great host for us all year. Hope you're doing well, Gavin.
And unfortunately, he missed a great game tonight.
He missed an awesome game tonight.
But hopefully, moving forward, he's going to have a career in broadcasting. That's what he's hoping for. So hopefully we'll be watching him on Fox Sports or Big Ten Network. Who knows?
Yeah, I would love to see that. And as the Eagles pull it out, as I said, they'll move on to play Camden on Saturday. And that'll just about wrap it up tonight in the booth. And I hope you have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.